How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. We're jumping right back into it with the MLB 21 franchise. I know I said we would be doing something else, but this is what I feel like playing, so we're gonna jump right back into it. Jays are struggling. But yeah, anyways, as I said, I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. Like and subscribe would be much appreciated. Trying to get those subscribers up, get those viewers up. So yeah, subscribe, favorite, comment, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon and get notified whenever I do new videos. I'll do new videos as much as I can. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be enough. I can't say I'll be doing them every day like I was going to, but we'll do them as much as we can. So yeah, like and subscribe, bell icon, get notified whenever I do new videos, and yeah, comment, favorite, tell your friends, all that type of cool stuff. We'll get the viewers up, hopefully. Um, yeah, we made another trade at the end of the last video because I was just searching around and we were able to do a 1-for-1 trade, and you're gonna be surprised who the 1-for-1 trade was. So we traded. Or hold on. We traded Giancarlo Stanton. We traded Matt Olson for Giancarlo Stanton. We didn't need to like give anything else up or anything like that. It was just straight 1-for-1 trade. That's pretty awesome. So we don't have a power guy. Like they say that guy's a power guy, Matt Olson, but he hasn't been doing anything for me in my mind. So we're going to disregard that guy and I can't do it. That's all you guys will hear. Yeah. So now we have a power hitter, and that's what I believe we needed. Gonna, yeah, play our next game here. Got a new pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. Feel like I just faced that guy, the Haney guy. You gonna have him pitch back-to-back games? All right. Oh yeah, that's something I want to do because it really upset me last game. Thank you. I'm gonna move some guys around too. Okay.
under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Marco Gonzalez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now into the box is David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Hernandez is there, 2 down. Into the box, Mike Trout. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitting at a .371 clip, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Well, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Angels are down 1, 2, 3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough
Just
to earn the
played.
win. We'll see if he can turn in
how
a
is he
little bit
playing
better
again?
performance in this one.
So stepping in is Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now the pitch. Scorched to third. Rendon has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's George Springer. He'll swing and lift the ball foul to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heaney. He's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 down, no one on base, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Oh no, Vladdy.
The tag, and they'll get it.
I don't know what that was.
The side is retired.
Like,
the Blue Jays go down. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. To 1-2 now. Fouled off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is right there as he takes it for the second.
The first baseman.
Now it'll be Jared Walsh. His prior history versus this arm.
oh shit.
Listen, 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Alright, there we go.
And digging into
The
the batter's
debut.
box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB now. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Miguel Geraldo, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Geraldo has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out?
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Oh.
Throwing to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And that run pulled up at second with 2 aboard now.
What pure luck.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now to bat, Joe Panic. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
About to say, man, you can't even
on a line to shortstop. And he got there so quickly the runner didn't get
have that much energy.
Like, settle with just the 1 out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, George Springer.
So now to the plate, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Aaron Slagers enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. The 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Trout is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels nothing. Justin Upton the next to hit, and Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Jack Mayfield.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jack Mayfield. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Ah, shit.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with
come
it.
on,
It's
swing at
1-2.
it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next to dig in, Miguel Geraldo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Here's Joe Panic. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go. And now here is David Fletcher back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
1-1 the count now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. No runs, no hits, one error for the Angels so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called, as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch.
Oh, almost got me there.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Fastball, strike
damn it.
3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be George Springer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third.
What?
So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
That's some
Welcome
bull.
back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Grounded to short. Simeon's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Brutal.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in next, Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Come on. Let's go, Teoscar. Been waiting for you to break out of your slump.
Now the 2-1.
Ah.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
At the plate, Miguel Geraldo, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Upton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now at the plate, here is Joe Pettit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield, and the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
High and deep down the left field line. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't
This
even in the
guy's
strike
killing it.
zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And there's out number 2.
Close, close, close.
The guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late. Every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
He got ripped off the laddie's glove.
Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The center fielder, number 4.
George Springer the next to hit.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Upton. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up next, Lourdes Gurriel, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might...
Yeah, he's safe. Okay.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. Nice slide and a stop by Panik. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. Angels lead 1. Still 8-0. And stepping in, Miguel Geraldo, 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in is Danny Jansen. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out toward left. Upton's under it, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead holds at 8-0.
Leading off for the Angels, the catcher,
Now the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
the batter.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, Extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some
Doing good,
necessary
man.
adjustments
Just
at the plate.
chill
Anytime
out.
you're getting a knock every
We
day of the
gotcha.
week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front
Got a
shoulder
huge
tucked,
lead.
staying
Just chill
inside the
out.
ball, not trying
Get
to
out
do
of this
too much.
inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way to Upton. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Of course it did.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself
That's
into
brutal.
playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp. Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it.
Oh my goodness, buddy. You can't make a throw for the life of you.
This is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box, Jack Mayfield. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now in the box, Jose Iglesias. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got to.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Wow.
Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he
All
looks at a
because
ball
I'm a
strike
second
1.
baseman.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. Home half. Felix Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
Bottom. And now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next up is George Springer.
Number 4. George.
First offering on its way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Fowler is there, 2 down.
Now back.
Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Jordan Romano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 68, Jordan.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-3 tonight. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marco Gonzalez earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Andrew Heaney permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs.
Yeah, like I don't know why they made him pitch 2 games in a row. Come on. Remember last time we scored a lot of runs, it took a while to...
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-3. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. The Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 7-0. The Braves defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. Jesse Winker drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Reds were winners over the Diamondbacks 11-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they used a walk-off for the win against the Nationals 9-7. The Colorado Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Alright. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good game. Yeah. The heck? Okay, no, hold on. Sorry. There we go.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
First offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Griffin Canning gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much...
Okay, we're just gonna have a puff before we get started. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm really enjoying the game. I know I need to play something else though, and it will happen, I promise. I'm just I just pretty much bought this game, and I'm pretty excited to play it. So, like, what can I say? I'm excited to play it. I haven't had a baseball game in a while, and yeah, like I said, I'm just excited to play. So. We're gonna have this puff, and we'll start the bottom of the first and hopefully get something going.
better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Hit to third. Sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
George Springer the next to hit. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's sent from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
It's going to be one of those games
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits.
He had a great Blue Jays debut.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
And that's what they brought Stanton in for. Get that out of here.
Off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit in the air to center field. Trout will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays.
You look good in the Jays uniform. That's all I'm going to say.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Guerrero might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get.
It's weird how the foul balls don't go into the crowd. Like, I'm almost baffled by that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
That is good. The first baseman, Jared.
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. Gone!
No.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone. The 1-2. Popped up.
Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Angels 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First offering. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They still lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And 1 away now here in the Angel third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jack Mayfield.
Now at the plate is Jack Mayfield. First delivery to him. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now to the plate, here is David Fletcher. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-1. So to get his day started at the plate, Danny Jansen trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
0-2, here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with one gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 4.
Next to stand in is George Springer. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting. The third baseman.
I didn't think he was going to get there for a second.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Iglesias leads off first with one away. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Kurt.
Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's set. Here it comes. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Our score remains 2-1. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped up.
Oh.
Iglesias has a play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive.
Come on, get down, get it down.
And he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. Just foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Guerrero on third. Tellez on a second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I can't keep the ball fair, man. Like,
a 1-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair.
dang, dang, dang.
Here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jared Walsh is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Tapped up the first baseline. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Dexter Fowler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and he misses it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Now the first pitch. Jack Mayfield will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's the ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a fastball
come on.
that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Upton at second, Fowler at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Joe Panik. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This is skied into short left center. Iglesias is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Marcus Semien grounded out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off with the Angels, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little confused?
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Anthony Rendon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead.
Good job.
Instead, there are 2 gone now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Gotta get him. This guy at third.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
He swung.
To go.
Yeah!
And bring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so
Oh, he's
far.
probably going to say I'm doing bad.
He was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on.
Swing and a liner.
Yeah.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley and
He's
left
going to
center.
catch it.
Upton.
Yeah.
Range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center.
Too bad.
The right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
So next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Drilled to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good throw is gonna
Maybe
hold
should have
that
sent
runner
him,
at
but
third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base. And
I need a big hit right here.
To preserve a no decision. Jaime Barria is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Oh, wait. Okay, four-seam pass ball is his second pitch.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio.
Oh.
As he can't catch up on the fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Damn, I was way ahead of that. Oh, come on. I guarantee I'm going to strike out or hit into a double play.
They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Yeah, it swung.
And a check swing.
Oh, wow.
Peel it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1.
Come on.
Guerrero, the runner at third. Gurriel over at second. Tellez is over at first with 1 away. Fouled away.
Oh, my goodness. There was ever a time, Kevin, to get a base hit. It's now.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play.
I didn't even think that was in the zone. Damn it. Should have swung. That's mine.
As he'll do his
Wow.
best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Fouled off.
Come on, Joe.
2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line drive.
No.
Second for the force, and the side is retired. Justin Upton will start things out when we return.
Damn.
Ready now is Justin Upton. It was a base hit last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Dexter Fowler waits on deck. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate now, Jack Mayfield. As the first pitch
That's not my pitcher, so that's why I fast-forwarded it.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Angels leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the AB now. On the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a ground ball to third. Fielded by Rendon. To second for 1. On to first. And you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
At the plate, George Springer. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hard hit toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll lead with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. First offering on its way.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Left side, but well foul.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled away. Iglesias on second. Trout on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last.
Leading up for the Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Jr.
Now here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Weekly hit to third.
Yeah, come on.
Right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder,
And this is not an
13.
easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch on its way. Long drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Oh, behind the bat.
No.
8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More from the show. Saturday base.
Might be going to extras.
In this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Justin Upton. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled off. Now a ball lined to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Biggio is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to hit is Jack Mayfield. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. The throw pulls him off the bag. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball. All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading up for the Jays, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-1. A little bouncer. They'll try again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping in next, Joe Penn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next, here is Danny Jansen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Upton. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains. A.J. Cole takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Springer, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Oh, what?
Mike Trout.
Big at-bat now, and here is Mike Trout. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball hit on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled away.
Come on.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Angels strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Marcus Semien. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Lifted down the line in left. fly ball right down the line and left. After it is Upton. And he makes the catch in the corner.
That's some horse shit.
Digging in will be George Springer. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Like, I'm literally on top of these bitches.
The 0-1.
Nope. Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 pitch.
Unbelievable.
Game winners at second base here with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Now into the box, Kurt Suzuki looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead. In now, Jared Walsh. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Dexter Fowler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a class.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels get just the 1. Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I gotta believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. In the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. Fowler is there to make the catch.
My goodness, bro.
More baseball. On to the 12th frame in this one. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. This is foul right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. David Fletcher comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Count was 2-1.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Ross Stripling will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first for the 2nd out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 0 for 4. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Fletcher at second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Angels get just the... So stepping in is Kevin Biggio. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman number 2.
So here is Joe Panic. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 5. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Every time.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop-up. Suzuki moving to his left. 2 gone.
Oh, that's game. We're gonna lose.
And now Danny Jansen. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Raisel Iglesias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak. Be the
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for now. I know we have been playing a lot of baseball lately, but yeah, we're gonna take a break. Hope you enjoyed your day or night wherever you are watching. Like and subscribe to B Gaming, it'd be much appreciated. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. I'll do new videos whenever I can for you guys. Comment, favorite, all that type of stuff. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.